children. Certainly top of mind. Chelsea Donovan reporting live for us in Wake County. Thanks, Chelsea.
In just over 24 hours, Title 42, a Trump-era border restriction policy, is set to expire. It's expected to further increase the number of migrants trying to cross into the U.S. Ivan Rodriguez reports on the latest at the border and how officials are preparing.
The crisis at the border is ramping up as the end of Title 42, a pandemic-era policy, approaches. The Biden administration is now taking unprecedented measures to manage the border.
We are making it very clear that our border is not open, that crossing irregularly is against the law.
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says if migrants cross the border illegally, it will mean tougher consequences.
Unlike under Title 42, an individual who is removed under Title 8 is subject to at least a 5-year bar on re-entry into the United States and can face criminal prosecution if they attempt to cross again.
The administration also says smugglers have been hard at work spreading misinformation to migrants that the border is open.
It will not be. They are lying. To people who are thinking of making the journey to our southern border, know this: the smugglers care only about profit.
Hundreds of U.S. troops are also set to begin a range of missions along the southern border, but will not be interacting directly with migrants.
They'll be providing additional ground detection and monitoring capability, warehouse support, data entry. Again, they'll be there in support of Customs and Border Patrol. They will not be conducting any type of law enforcement activities.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
Is also assigning more than 1,000 asylum officers to conduct what it calls credible fear screenings. These screenings determine if migrants have a credible fear of persecution or torture in their home country. Mark?
Lena, following some breaking news right now, about 45 minutes ago, police got a call about an armed robbery at the State Employees Credit Union. This is near Briar Creek, not far from RDU. This is the location off of T.W. Alexander Drive. Investigators just now getting there on scene. We've reported on several bank robberies over the past couple of weeks across Raleigh. Many of those have been solved. The biggest difference here this afternoon, they're saying this was an armed robbery, and no word on the suspect being arrested or apprehended here. So they are searching what it believes to be for this suspect that was involved in the armed robbery here, not far from Triangle Shooting Academy, if you're familiar with that area. It's a popular area, and this afternoon there will be plenty of police out there. We'll keep you updated as new information comes in on that. Eric Miller should be there in about 20 minutes, so stand by for a live report from that scene as it breaks this afternoon. Back to you.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get some surveillance images of a suspect as well, Mark. Thank you. President Joe Biden will meet again Friday with congressional leaders to discuss the federal debt ceiling. House Republicans want to attach spending reductions to a debt ceiling increase. The president and congressional Democrats have insisted on passing on this increase before addressing framework for spending. The Treasury Secretary notified lawmakers last week that the U.S. could default on its debt by June 1st. Coach K, it seems like he just retired, right? Well, apparently it didn't last very long.